Hey, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I want to show you this. I know you may be doing well at your current company and happy with everything, but I want to show you what you can actually turn your business into with the program our Market Center has invested in to take agents like you that are successful to take their business to the next level. And we've simplified it so much for you. So simple as 1, 2, 3. With this system we have in place in our Market Center, in our office, it's completing a business plan. So that's the first step of having a successful year or career, is having that business plan done. So the business plan within our system takes you 20 minutes a year. The next step is all you have to do is enter in your contract. So to give you an idea, if you do 100 contracts per year, it'll take you 30 seconds to enter in a contract, which would amount to about 50 minutes of the entire year spent doing this. So just imagine how much time your admin right now is spending on tracking your numbers. We're going to be able to allow you to leverage that out into this system so she can free up her time and do more productive things. We know how important it is to know our numbers, but now we've simplified it so much for you. I'll show you everything you're going to get by doing that. You can also track all of your lead generation activities. It takes you 30 seconds a day to enter in what you did for lead generation today. How many hours did you spend doing it? How many appointments did you set? How many did you hold? That's all you have to answer. And everything else is going to be automatic. So just by doing 1, 2, 3, you're going to get your own financial statement. Imagine how much time they're spending putting those numbers together. That's going to automatically generate for you your business plan, obviously. An electronic whiteboard, which is one of the coolest features you'll see in this program. I'll show you that. We're going to actually show you live pieces here. A business GPS. So when you write your business plan, we track every step of the way throughout the entire year. Just like a GPS on your phone when you travel, it lets you know when you're going to arrive at your destination. Are you on pace to get there on time? So same concept if you're going to your daughter's wedding, you're going to make sure you get there on time. So your goals are kind of the same concept. That goal, you need to hit that goal. This is going to make sure that you hit your goals, and it'll identify any weaknesses and let you know how to fix your business plan to get back on track. Cash flow, you'll always know how much money is coming up next week, next 2 weeks, next month, the following month. You'll always be able to see your business forward versus in the rearview mirror. So you're always going to be proactive versus reactive utilizing this system. Scripts, if you need them, we provide all of those within here as well. A 411 is just a business accountability plan. Team member scorecards. If you don't already have a team, this has individual scorecards, tracks everything of your team members, and it'll do up to 30 different team members. So if you, no matter how large your team gets, this will track everything for you. Trends reports, which I'll show you. Team member leaderboards, automatically generated. Again, all of these things are done just by those 1, 2, 3 that I showed you. All of your lead generation is tracked. All of your team members' lead generation is tracked. What is your buyer's agent doing? Are they doing the activities? You'll be able to monitor all of that. A scoreboard, a very easy way to monitor your business. So I understand working with real estate agents that we need quick reports that I can digest real quick and easy. This scoreboard is just for you. So if you're quick and easy, I need to know the numbers, that will give you that information. All of your conversion rates are tracked. You'll be able to spot any weaknesses in your business. All of your lead sources are tracked with your return on investment. So exactly how much money am I spending on that advertisement and how much am I getting back? You'll be able to track that automatically with doing 1, 2, 3. So 10 mistakes that keep agents from being MREA. So that's millionaire real estate agents. Number 1 is they don't think or act like a business person. This system totally changes your mindset and gets you into that business mindset, and that's when you change and now you can take your business to the next level. Number 2 is they don't think big with the end in mind. Number 3, they don't build their business around a database. Number 4, they don't make lead generation their one thing, the most important thing we should do for our business. Number 5, they don't focus on listings. Number 6, they don't stick to a plan. This system makes you stick to the plan, and every day you open it up, it tells you exactly where you're at and where you should be at. It's such a cool system to look at. Number 7, they don't master hiring. Number 8, they don't manage their money. This does all of that for you. Number 9, they don't disrupt their competition. And number 10, they don't tie their charity to their business. So, again, how many successful businesses do you know that don't know their numbers? Obviously, they don't exist. You have to know your numbers to be successful in this industry. Otherwise, you won't last long term. So again, our whole motto here is careers worth having, businesses worth owning, and lives worth living. We're going to truly teach you how to do that when you come to our company. So let me just go through this real quick with you. The first step here is doing your business plan. That's right here. It takes you 20 minutes a year. Next is adding in your contracts. 30 seconds to add in a contract. And then the last one is doing your lead generation. Then you're going to get all of your numbers. So just by entering in that information, you're going to get something like this down at the bottom, which shows you exactly how much money you have made each month, how much you should have made based off of your business plan, which factors in all of your seasonality. And then you can always see your future month's income. How much pending income do I have coming in September, in October? I can always see that. So if we're in the month of August, I can see exactly how much money is coming up next month. Then down below is what I talked about, that GPS. This shows you exactly where I should be at and where I'm at. My goal is 900,000. If I stay at my current pace, I'm going to end up at 779,000. This updates every second of the day, so anytime you enter in a closing, the little guy will move forward. So that is always there so you can see and hit your goals. The next thing is our training center for you, lead tracking and transaction checklist. You can utilize those pieces. The whiteboard, one of my favorite pieces of this program. We all have a whiteboard in our office. We're constantly updating it. This has an electronic whiteboard you can throw on a TV monitor and automatically updates. So what it'll show you is your newest listings here. The address, the client, the list date, the expiration date, days on market, expires in, the price, the GCI, which agent on your team took that listing, and where did it come from, what source. Your oldest listings. Here are my oldest listings that I have sitting out there. All of the information that I need on that. And then my closest to it expiring. All of those are here as well. All of my upcoming closings. So what is my next closing? Here it is. The client, the date, the contract date, the close date, the day of the week it's closing on, and closes in blank days. 1 day, 3 days, 8 days. And then the price, GCI, and buyer. And then the latest closings. So these are my most recent closings. And then up on top, it shows me how many active listings I have, volume, GCI, how many of those are less than 20 days on the market, units, volume, GCI, how many of them are 20 to 90 days, how many of them are over 90 days, and how many are expiring within 30 days. My pendings, how many total pendings do I have, how many are closing within the next 30 days, volume, GCI, and how many have I closed this year, and how many have closed in the last 30 days. So that's the whiteboard. When you add in a contract into the central hub, this updates automatically live, so you can watch it actually update on your screen. Auto-generated scoreboard. So when I talk about a scoreboard, I want to jump to this real quick. The scoreboard is a game changer in my mind. So when you look at a scoreboard, just like a football game or a baseball game, if you show up, you want to look at the score. Are you winning? Are you losing? So it'll show you how much you've closed, what quarter we're in, how many days left, or how many days into the quarter, how many days left of the quarter, where should you be at. So are you winning or losing? And then you can dive into the middle and find out why you're winning or losing. All of your key areas that you're ahead of pace are in green. Anything you're behind pace is in red. Here's where you're at. Here's where you should be at. All of your income tracked and all of your pending income tracked as well. So you can always see forward into your business. If you have a team, who are your top team members? That's what's on that scoreboard. So real quick and easy report to understand. Let me just jump back to the presentation here. All right, auto-generated financial statement. We all know we should be having a financial statement, and we may spend a ton of time generating this. This system automatically generates you a financial statement. All of your listing income, buyer income, all of your cost of sales. What did you pay out to your office? How many royalties? The split to your office. Did you pay out any team members? How much was your total cost of sales? And how much did you gross? And then all of your expenses are down here as well. Auto-generated return on investment and your lead sources tracked. So what are my top listing lead sources? In this case, it's a radio ad. I've generated 31 listings. I've made $107,000 off of that. I've invested $12,500 into it. I've got 856% return on investment. And then it shows you throughout the year, when was it effective? When was that radio ad? February it was great, March it was great, April it was not, January it was not. Direct mail, so I'm doing a mailer. I've generated 12 listings, $52,000. $2,500 I've spent on it, 2,100% return on investment. It didn't work at the beginning of the year, but now it's becoming effective. You have that right at your fingertips. And the same thing on the buy side. Top sources, how many units have you closed? How much money have you made? How much did you invest? What's your percent return? When was it effective? Auto-generated trends reports. So you'll be able to see exactly how many contacts you or your team has made every single month, the contact to appointment percent, how many appointments did you set, how many did you hold, how many did you take, how many buyer appointments did you set, how many did you hold, and how many did you take, and how many listings did you penned or write a contract on, how many buyers did you penned or write a contract on. The next is your income. How many listings did you sell each month? Units, GCI, volume. Buyers, units, GCI, volume. Total sold units, GCI, volume. Average commission percent. Then it gives you your financial breakdown. How much total GCI did you bring in that month? How much of it did you pay out in cost of sales, either splits to your company or to team members? What's your gross profit? What were your expenses? What did you net? What was your net profit? What percent of the money did you actually keep? In January, I kept 53% of my money. February, 44%. And then in March, 91%, 92%, and then I kept 100% in the month of in May. So these numbers are right there at your fingertips. This is all web-based, live. You can access it anywhere. If you have an admin on your team, they're simply doing 1, 2, 3. They're doing the business plan, which you guys do once a year, and then they just enter in the contracts, and then you get to pull up this information at any given moment. The GPS, this is the detailed version of that GPS. So when you write your business plan, it shows you January 1st, December 31st. Here's how you should travel the entire year to get to your destination, in this case 1.6 million. Here's how I have traveled throughout the entire year. All the way up to April, looks like April 16th, I was ahead of pace, and then I've started to fall behind pace up till May 1st, it looks like. Actually, May 4th. So it shows me my first quarter, the mid-year, the third quarter, and obviously the fourth quarter is over here. So I can constantly monitor my progress to getting to my destination. And then also we have in here, why do you do this? So when you write your business plan, you have to have a big why. What drives you? What motivates you? So if you look at your GPS and you see you're falling behind pace, hopefully that is enough to motivate you to pick up the phone or focus on the lead generation to get you back on track. Cash flow. This is one of the coolest reports that automatically generate again for you. You can pull up any month of the year. I'm just looking at April in this example. It shows me how much money I close each day of the week. Day of the month. April 1st, how much I close. April 10th, 14th, 15th through the 17th. Green is closed, blue is pending. So I can pull that up at any given moment, and it shows me my cumulative cash flow for the month. So yeah, I have all these closings. Of that, some of it's going to get paid out in splits to either the office or to my team members. How much net cash am I actually making, and when do I become profitable as a business owner for that particular month? And you can choose a drop down and choose any month that you want. iPad tablet friendly. And again, I want to show you the importance of running a business. This is Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant, the 4 ways to generate income. There's number 1 is to either be an employee, have a job. Number 2, self-employed, you own a job. Number 3, you're a business owner. This is so key to change your mindset into being a business owner and running your real estate career as a business. And number 4 would be an investor, where you own investments. Now, most traditional real estate companies live on the left side. They treat you as an employee. They're not really teaching you how to run a business because they believe that their brand is the business, that you're basically an employee of them. They're going to take a higher commission split from you, and they're going to be the one that is basically standing in front of you, and then you're standing behind them. Where we believe that we're going to stand behind our agents and teach you how to run a business. Keller Williams lives on the right-hand side. We're going to teach you how to become a business owner and own a system. Investments, that is the idea of profit share. You can actually generate more money that you pay into the company through profit share and have over 100% split with the company. 95% of the population lives on the left-hand side, and they generate 5% of the wealth. We want to get you over to the right-hand side, and that's where it's becoming that mind shift. 5% of the population operates over here, but they generate 95% of the wealth. We want you on this side of the cash flow quadrant, not where your current company is most likely keeping you and limiting you to 5% of the wealth. Which side does your company operate on? With us, we're totally teaching you how to run a business. So again, thank you for the time and watching this video. You can scroll down and see all those reports. Any questions, hit the contact button. We'll get in contact with you. Reach out to your local KW office, and you'll be able to invest into this and totally change your real estate career.